Hi, it's Carter Calusa, president of Constitutional Rights PAC, constitutionalrightspac.com. And this is kind of a memorial, not a memorial day, but a memorial moment for us, because I am sitting at the memorial in the park here, Memorial Park, York, Pennsylvania, to all those who have fallen over in America's wars over the past years. It's a incredibly touching place to be, because the park just goes on and on and on, and these granite slabs with the names of those who fell never seem to end. They never seem to end, and it's very touching. It's just very touching. And the reason I'm here is because those who fail and whose names were memorialized in this park, I'm going to say it flat out. They did not fight and die. They did not fight and die for Joe Biden's America. They just didn't do it. An America where the poor are totally oppressed by inflation that is between 18 and 20%, and then Joe Biden lies to them about what it really is. They know when they go to the grocery store and can no longer afford even the basics, that they're being lied to. And then they turn around and watch a president of the United States say, "Well, turns the economy around, it's really good now," and that's not right. That's not what these people fought and died for. An America that lies to its own people, inflicts horrifying inflation upon them. On some goods, it's as high as 35%. You've been to the store, you know. Look at gasoline. Look at gasoline, and that was all because of one act by toxic Joe Biden, and that was with the stroke of the pen on his first day in office, destroying America's energy independence. And that's not what these people fought and died for. Okay, they didn't fight and die for America to become a haven for transsexuals, transgenders. So they didn't fight to prevent transgenders from being able to dress and run around and do whatever it is they do, but they certainly didn't fight for a president of the United States to, on Easter Sunday, instead of sending out an Easter message, declaring it a transvestite day and sending out a message in support of them. That's not what they died for. They didn't die for America to betray its only real ally in the Mideast and cut off arms to them at the time they needed it most. They didn't fight and die for that. They didn't fight and die for that. They didn't fight and die for a president who uses the executive order to dictate his own ways, like he did with the COVID shots, firing people, demanding the firing of hundreds of thousands of employees if they didn't follow his dictate. And you remember what he said? I'm tired of you not listening. That's not the America that we know. It's not the America that they fought and died for. I don't think they fought and died for a military-industrial complex that's been fed trillions of dollars now to foster a needless war on a foreign field that could have been prevented simply by talking, bringing together two of the leaders and talking, but instead deciding that we can feed the military-industrial complex, so let's have a war that's cost 500,000 poor young Ukrainian lives who never needed it. I don't think they fought for that. I'm sure they didn't want them to join, those kids to join them in a memorial garden. I'm sure they did not fight for a president to open up our border to 15 million illegal alien invaders, and then give those invaders free prepaid credit cards, free phones, free housing, free clothing, free education, all at the expense of the good, decent Americans who cannot afford to pay their bills because of the inflation that toxic Joe Biden, the same man who threw open the borders, inflicted upon him. And that's why today I'm asking you to contribute as much as you possibly can to help us get this man out of office, okay? YourConstitutionalRightsBack.com is fighting day and night to get this guy elected, and we need your help. And we need your help to get 20, that's our goal, and we're working on it now, 20 MAGA Republicans elected to the House. That'll shift it right there. There'll be no more compromising with Ocasio-Cortez and her squad and the other Raskin, the other vile left-wing members of the House of Representatives. And we're going to elect 6 new senators, okay, so that Chuck Schumer can no longer dictate with his vile policies what becomes of the America that these people fought for and now see betrayed. So I'm asking you to give as much as you can. Now let me give you a caveat. If you can't afford to give, don't give. I know what toxic Joe Biden's Bidenomics is doing to a lot of people. So take care of family first, okay? But if you can give, your gift of $5, $10, $15, $50, if you can do it, can make America great again on November 5th by electing Donald Trump president, helping CRPAC do that, and the 20 members of the House, and we're starting to interview the new MAGA members, hopefully MAGA members now. With your help, we'll get them elected, and the 6 new members of the Senate. So I urge you to give, again, as much as you can. No gift can be too large, no gift can be too small, but with every day that passes, and this fight increases, and Biden's horrible, the Biden regime, horrible dictates increase. With every day that passes, some days can actually be too late, because every day the left makes progress. We want to block that progress now. We're fighting every day to do that. Then on November 5th, with your help, your gift of $5, $10, $15, $50 if you have it, can make sure this man returns to the White House where he belongs. 20 new, let's say our goal, 20 new MAGA members of the House, 6 new MAGA members of the Senate, in order for us to make America great again. I've already asked my colleagues that with every contribution that comes in, I want to be notified. I'll know when you made your contribution, so I can write your personal thank you note. So together, let's achieve this victory. Let's act in memory, okay, of these brave soldiers who gave their all to make America great. And it's time for us to remake America great again. Let's do this thing.